Welcome back, guys. So in this video we are going to look at this problem to sum two input arrays sorted. So given the description, we have one indexed array of integers numbers which is already sorted in non-decreasing order, right? So this is a point to note: the array is in sorted order and we have to find two numbers such that they add up to a specific target number. Okay, and this is the important point: your solution must use only constant extra space. So let's say numbers are this and target is given as 9. So we are supposed to find two numbers which add up to this target 9. So we have this 2 and 7. If you sum these two elements, the result will be 9, right? So we have to return 1 and 2. Why 1? Because it says the one indexed array, right? So the first element is at index 1, not 0. So we have to assume that, right? So, and as for the second example, given this array, target is 6, we have to return 1 and 3. Why? Because 3 plus 4 adds up to 6. As for this example, it has only two elements, -1 and 0, and target is -1. So we simply return 1 and 2, because if we add the first element and the second element, right, they add up to -1. Okay, let's come to the third, and let's take this example. So we have this array and the target is 8, and the main thing to remember is that this array is sorted, meaning all the elements in this position are smaller than elements in this position, right? The right element of the right side are greater, right? So if we take two pointer, left pointer at the beginning of the array and right pointer at the end of the array, and if we sum these two elements, one at L and the second at R, right? And if the sum of these two elements is equal to the target, or whatever target is, we simply return these two indices. And if the sum is greater, then we move this point R over one space backwards. So for example, we initially start with L sitting at the first index, R at the end of the array. 90 plus 1 is 91. Yeah, of course, greater than 8. So we move R over one space backward. Why are we moving R, not L? Because we know the elements will be all the elements after before this point will be smaller, right? And we are looking for a smaller value because we have found sum greater than 8. So we move R over. Now we check again. 56 plus 1 is 8. It is still greater, so we move R backwards again, and we check again. 9 plus 1 is 10. It is still greater, so we move R, and with L remaining at the same position still. Now we do 4 plus 1, it's 5. Now the sum is smaller than this target value. So in this case, we are not supposed to move R. It will stay at the same position, and we're gonna move L over, right? Because we know all the elements after this element will be greater, and we are looking for a greater value, right? 4 plus 1 is 5, and we need a greater number because this is what's making the sum smaller. So we move it one space forward, and R will stay the same. We check again. 4 plus 2 is 6, is still smaller, so we do it again. Now we check again. 4 plus 3 is 7, it's still smaller, then R will stay the same, and L will move one step forward. Now we are here at this position. 4 plus 4 is 8, it is equal to the target value, so we simply return the indices where these elements stay. So index of this element is 0, 1, 2, 3, so we add 1 to it, we get 4, and index of this element is 4 plus 1, 5. So the result will be 4 plus 4 comma 5. That's what we have to do basically. So this is also known as two-pointer approach, because essentially we have two pointers, left and right pointer, and we are making use of them to find a result. Now let's get to third. So we are given this array ARR and K, which is the target. First let's find out the length and length of array, and we start L at 0, R at n minus 1, and we start the loop, we run the loop while L is less than R. Why is this the case? Because if L and R are at the same position, then no, it's not gonna be the output, right? If they ever cross each other, meaning R comes here, L comes over here, then no, we can't find the solution, right? Both should be distinct elements, so L and R can never be the same, right? Now we come here, we check if array of L plus array of R equal to k. If that's the case, simply return L plus 1, R plus 1, and if not, when do array of L plus array of R greater than k, then we do R minus equal to 1. We move the right pointer one step backward, else L plus equal to 1, and outside the loop we simply return an empty array because we haven't found the solution after running this entire loop. Let's submit it. Okay, it works. So I hope you understood two-pointer approach. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections.